The same-day crowns is an unbelievable benefit to patients, because what it allows them to do is, in a traditional setting for years and years in dentistry, the way that the crown is made and prepared is that the patient comes in, they're numbed, and the tooth is prepared, and you have to take an impression where you bite into this putty material, and it's an hour or two procedure, and then the patient comes back in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the lab makes it, and then the temporary comes off, the patient has to be renumbed. And in this new environment, in this new same-day crown world, what's happening is the patient comes in, they get numbed one time, the tooth is prepared, there's no gooey, messy material the patient has to bite into, and then at the end of that very first appointment, the patient gets the new crown. It's kind of like a 3D printer, where this machine, it's a robotic machine that basically mills this crown that only fits that patient's tooth. It gets cemented in permanently that day, and the patient leaves with a permanent crown in place, and you don't have to worry about a temporary coming off, or the temporary. Temporaries are made out of plastic, and they're not as temperature resistant and those kinds of things, and so it's going to be a lot better for the patient long term, even short term. They don't have to go through the difficulties of having a temporary. We still use this method with the temporaries a lot of times on multiple units. We don't do the same day crowns for multiple units. We do it a lot of times for the single unit, if it's a single crown. But it's a really good benefit for patients who are looking for a same-day crown for a single tooth or a couple of teeth. It's a really, really good opportunity and a good solution for that person, especially if they're busy, because they only have to come in one time, they leave that day with the crown.